Does it have sound or what? Well, I don't know. Where are we going? Oh, it's based on a true story. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think this might have some trigger warnings for this. I think it might be based on like depression and stuff. Okay. This isn't fair. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Okay. Why can't I find some answers? I don't love. I don't know. Chapter 1. Let's turn that down. You're waking in your okay, hold on. I need to make sure that this isn't killing everyone else's ears. Bruh. No, I need to pause. Your computer's sitting beside you on your bed. Hi, Henry. Still open to the boss screen from the night before. You must have fallen asleep watching the performance of Yo-Yo Ma. What the frick? What one should I choose? What one should I choose? That's my question. What should I choose? I don't know. Super Space Sailors. I love that name. That's amazing. Yeah, it's alliteration. Bro, I swear I just turned off my WhatsApp notifications. Right, let's do this. Let's do this one. The plot of has been lagging since Captain Yumeko Itami of the Global Defense Squad bit dust last season, but you never thought you could actually fall asleep during an episode. Bloody hell. You rub some of the sleep off your eyes and head downstairs before you're even later than you already are. Bro, I'm late for school, can't believe it. Imagine. Good morning, sweetie. If you slept any longer, I would have left you to fend for yourself. Instead, I have some time to spare before heading off to work. What would you like for breakfast? What the hell is Johnny Cakes? Have we just put some random guy called Johnny into a cake? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to get my dressing gown on because I'm cold. Freezing to death. I just woke up. Bro, Johnny Cakes. Bro, we just put some random guy called Johnny into it. You want me to choose that? Oh, I've got a cut on my leg. Do you want me to choose Johnny Cakes? What is fried rice? Is it just like boiled rice? Is that what it is? Okay. We'll choose Johnny Cakes. You want what now? Johnny Cakes. It was stamp. The founding fathers ate them fried cornmeal in the cast iron. Skeleton was how they started their days. Why can't I write? Mum does not look amused. I don't have time. I don't have that, but I do have French toast. Alright, at least I laugh it. Lafayette would be proud. Give me French toast or give me death. Excuse me, Ray Kim, aren't you forgetting something? Please, would you do me an absolute horror preparing my breakfast, dearest mother? Save the dramatic language of theatre. Well, thank you. Whilst Mum, I can't English, right? Whilst Mum prepares breakfast prepares breakfast, you pack your lunch for the day. It looks like the only option left over is tikka. A what? Tikka masala. Okay. What is tikka masala? What? Bro, what is tikka masala? Is that like some weird stuff? You know what? Let's just say yum. Curry. Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Mum sets your French toast on the table and shoves it down before you you shovel it down. I would have said you shove it down your throat. What enough? Okay. Before heading out the door for lunch, for lunch, yeah, for school actually. Where the hell are we? You arrived at school in record time. Was it breakfast that made the difference? Mum was a killer chef, and French toast has never failed you. You're lost though, and you head towards your locker when you spot the one and only Sadie. Let's complain about school. I don't know. What should we do? So could we complain about school or discuss the latest episode? Who the hell's Ava? Stop liking my videos. Or inquire about life. Don't know. I forgot who we're playing as again. Ray. Yeah. You know, this is fun. Let's complain about... No. I don't know. Let's go... So the top one's 1, the bottom one's 3. What should we do? You know, I do this anyway. Let's complain about school. Please tell me Mr. Sanchez did not just give us an essay. Does he know I have very important and busy life outside school? You sleep all day. Come on, it's not going to be that bad. A 3-page fictional adventure, whatever theme you choose. You write those for fun all the time. You already finished yours, haven't you? Sadie. I refuse to believe I'm friends with you. I can't look at it. You chuckle at yourself. You chuckle to yourself and head into your first class of today. Yay! I see hope Mum and Dad won't be back. Mum and Dad won't be back for a couple of hours, and there's a lot to get done. Bro, no, we need to do homework first. We're not doing what I do normally on a daily basis. Maintaining good marks does not come without effort. You think of someone say, regardless you heard someone say that at some point. Regardless, you dive head first and do some worksheets for them today. Let's practice the cello. You're feeling artistic and musical. The Swan Carnival of the Animals stuck in your head since you heard it earlier. You pick up your bow and stop playing. I would love one of a cello. Let's do more homework and think of any ideas. Bro, are we allergic to homework? What? That's enough for today. Your throat starts to feel scratchy. Maybe it's allergies. We're allergic to paper or something. Either way, you better get some sleep. You shuffle into your bed and call it a night. Makes sense. You wake up the next moment totally unable to breathe. This is until you open your mouth. Your nose is completely congested. And you make up a croaking noise about your throat burning. Yep, I'm sick. This blows. Bro, we're just doing the homework. We can't play video games. We're dying. You pull up your laptop and try to work on that essay since you're sick. Maybe you can get an extension, but this needs to get done eventually. So why not start now? I should have just chose sleep. Turns out this cold hit you harder than normal, and recovery is taking longer than you're used to. You miss a full week of school. Well, this sounds like COVID. While you're sick in bed, battling fever. This also sounds like my cold. Fever, congestion, and throat pain. Sounds like me, like a week ago. 1 week later, we're dead. COVID. Yeah. Literally what I said. You finally feel well enough to come back to school. You're excited. I'm boiling in this. You finally feel well enough to come back to school. You're excited to be back in the swing of things. You miss orchestra, you miss drama club, and most of all, you miss your friends. I would have thought. Speaking of the devil, there's Sadie. Be dramatic. Sadie, my friend, my one and only. I thought I'd never see your face after touching the cold nightmare of death. Lovely. Okay, Your Majesty, I know you're kidding. Well, I seriously thought you died. Where have you been? You explain how to speak. You explain how to speak. You explain how the last week of your life has been spent battling sickness in your bed. Your only contact with the outside world when your mum came and gave you medicine and soup. My mum's never given me soup because I hate soup. Yikes! But you aren't still contagious, right? No, I haven't been felt sick since Friday. I've tried text you, but I kind of lost my phone in the wad of tissues. Wait, that's disgusting. You're really feeling better. Yeah, I know. What? Nothing. I just wish I wasn't so tired. Oh dear. Oh my god, she's dying. You got to the rest of your classes for the day. You got to the rest of your classes and are eager to catch up on schoolwork. What? We never are. What the freak is wrong with us today? Let's do drama club because funny. You enter the school theatre and you find your theatre geek friends. Everyone is in a circle ready to do some improv warm-ups. You proceed to make a fool of yourself during particular. How do you pronounce that? Particularly. Wait, what? But you seem fine. That's what I'm playing. But you seem fine. Doing a particularly range of commit to the bit, but it's full fun and I don't know what that smell is. But it's all fun and games, and you laugh along with everyone else. The president reminds everyone that the auditions for the next play will be at the end of this week. Did you miss that while you were gone? Everyone else seems to be ready already. Be in the middle of preparing monologues. You better get started if it's worth the shot at the lead. If only we weren't so tired right now. Practice ends and I'd rather visit another club. Practice ends and rather than visit another club, you decide at home. You wonder why you're so exhausted. We're dying. Yeah. You wake up the next morning, you're stuffy and have a fever. Oh god. An incredible headache. Can I not get any notification? How are you sick again? You just got better. Seems like this sickness back for another round. Can we go to a hospital? I would do anything to stay in bed longer. There's a knock on your door, shop hard. Mum comes in. I know you're still not in bed. It's nearly time for me to go. Mum, please. Ray, you're not looking so hot. I don't feel 100% better. Looks like that cold's decided to stick around for a bit longer. Stay home. I'll call the school and get you excused. It's better to sleep than let this bug pass. You want to argue? You have a ton of schoolwork and a million club responsibilities, but the thought of going back to sleep is just too tempting. Thanks, Mum. Mum smiles and heads back into the hallway. You sleep once more. I think we're dying. Morning again, the sun streams through the window, forcing you to shield your eyes. I'm heading off to work. I have some medicine on the nightstand. Feel better, sweetie. You grumble in the swamp and fall back to sleep as she leaves. You wake up groggy and tired. You're very disoriented. You have no idea how much time has passed or how long you've been asleep. We do not look good. We look like we're dying. I love the scenery though, I just realised the Hamilton reference in the back. Eliza. You have no... Okay. I also like the scenery. It seems late. I think we should go to the bathroom, just in case. You look at yourself in the mirror, there are huge bags under your eyes. You look closer at your reflection. How do I always look this tired? This exhausted? Did I always have these dark circles under my eyes, like bruises? My ear hurts where my microphone is. I don't know why. I'm gonna pull it down, maybe. Hold on. No, wait, yeah, there, okay. We frown and head downstairs. Your stomach is grumbling. You're not sure quite what you ate last night. Sit down. Here's some leftovers from dinner. Would you like me to reheat them? You nod. Mum pulls out a plate and uncovers it before popping it into the microwave. You stare blankly into the distance. Mum places a plate in front of you. My battery's going to die, my controller. You lean against, then leans against the counter, watching as you start to eat. She clearly looks concerned. Thank you. You finish your food and get up to leave the table. But before you go, you glance back around. I love you. Bro, oh, whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting this, but I don't know what's happening. You head back upstairs and go back to bed. You wake up again, some time has passed, but you don't know how much. Well, I just get up, crossed out. You roll your body at the edge of the bed, but nothing more is possible. Waking up again, you realise you are no less tired than when you slept. You have no clue how long you've been asleep. Get up. You just don't have the energy. You're up to sleep. Hold on, I need to sort my hair out. I look like a mess. Okay, I think I somewhat sorted my hair out. Yeah, good enough. You rub some of the sleep off from your eyes. Your mum is looking at you, worried. You frown. We're going to the doctor, sweetie. Time to get up. You grumble. She helps you get dressed, and you stumble into the car. Oh no. Your mum looks at you. Your mum and your mum are at the doctor's office. Here to see your primary care physician, Dr. Harris. What brings you in today? Mum explains getting sick and the sleeping and the suddenness of it all. I'll do some checkers if anything's wrong. Guys, I think we're dying. Here, as you open your mouth, and says, ah. He checks your eyes, your nose. He pulls out his stethoscope and listens to your heart. He hears you cough. He listens to you breathe. He takes your temperature. He tests your reflexes. He takes your blood pressure. Blood pressure is a good thing to take, honestly, when you're feeling really bad. My dad had to take it. He sits back. Well, nothing seems to be wrong. You've shaken the bug completely, but you're high. You're high in school, aren't you? You're in high school, aren't you? You're 14. This might be something to your homework, hormones, or maybe you're just depressed. Yay. You stare blankly. Mum frowns. She's not just depressed. There's something wrong. I've never seen her like this before. I know what she's normally like, and something's wrong. He sighs and scribbles something into a pad of paper and rips off 2 sheets. Here's 2 prescriptions. One for birth control and one for antidepressants. Bro, why are we giving birth control? We're 14. Just get like hormone stuff. I don't know. I don't even know what birth control is half the time. One for antidepressant. Maybe she'll get better. But I need to like pull. Did he not take me seriously? Or did he seriously not believe me? Yeah. I'm your mother. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. I know what I'm talking about. The nerve of that man. You say nothing. You choosing to stare out the window. I'm gonna have to look somewhere else. You mumble in agreement, but then nod off to sleep. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Chapter 2. You blink slowly and start to wake up. You don't know how long it's been since you first got sick, but it seems endless now. I took out our phone. I haven't done that yet. You check your phone, see if he has any messages, Mum. Hey, sweetie, don't forget we have a doctor's appointment at 1:30 today. I'll pick you up at noon. Make sure you eat something. You wish you could, but getting up is too much effort. It feels like you've been hit by a truck. Nothing would be better than slipping back into a temporary coma. You pull your covers back up to your chin and yourself doze off. Wake up. Wake up, son. Suddenly, the sound of your voice, she's shaking you by the shoulders, trying to get you up and out of bed. Ray, we're gonna be late to the doctor's. Did you not see my chair? I don't want to argue. Slowly, you pull a hoodie over your head and put a pair of sweatpants while Mum rushes you out the door into the car. You fidget uneasily as the 2 of you wait for the doctor to appear. Mum says he's an ENT doctor, but you don't know what that stands for. Based on the large picture of the cross section of the walls, you guess it's into ear, nose, and throat. Mum got a referral from your primary care physician after he found out you've been congested and sick a couple of times. I don't know why we're even here. 10 more minutes go by. Hello, I'm Dr. Clark. Why do these doctors just look not good? Okay. Mum goes over to the same spiel she gave Dr. Harris. He listens and nods occasionally, inspects you and for normal checkup procedures. While her ears and throat look fine, I'll take a closer look of her nose. He pulls out a long, thin device. It looks like a stick. He uses the camera and to your great discomfort, he shoves it up your nose. No, nothing seems to be here. Here. He smooths it. The stick around hurts a little, but it's mostly weird. He leans back in his chair, finally finished. You know what I think? I think she's a teenager. She had a cold. She's milking it all that she can. Her chart says she is on antidepressants already, so there's not nearly much I can do. Look, kid, you just have to suck it up and go back to school. Even if you're sick, I know when I was a kid I got the chicken pox. I still went to school. He rambles for a bit as you zone out. Mum says it in silence, but you can tell that she's carefully holding back her words. She finishes his lecture and she calmly stands and walks out the room. You shuffle out after her. You make a brief stop, waiting room, while Mum takes care of the copay. Then both of you head home. None of the wiser what they when you came. Nothing's helping us, I think. I don't know what to do. Have we been taking our antidepressants at least? It's the weekend after your appointment. You're resting in bed when your vote vibrates. A text from Stady. Dude, we start a new projects in art class tomorrow. What's something awesome you could put on your wall? That's so sweet. Plus, you could be lying if you said you haven't been taking some art from her for a while. A Victorian art. You hit and send before you know there's a response. Got Captain. Just make sure to get back at school at some point to pick it up. Yeah, hopefully rather than later if you have anything to say about it. Yeah, Mum calling for you from the kitchen. You pocket your cell phone and get out there. Come in. You look okay when cold. Yeah, about that. Can you possibly... Yeah, about that. What could you possibly want this early on a Sunday? Right, it's 2 p.m. Oh. Oh no. Hold on, I need to put my controllers into my Switch, otherwise my Switch will die. Not my Switch, but like most of my... No. Oh, my Switch is gonna die. That's not good. I need that. So let's get quickly, hold on, let me get my charger out. I need to bring Ditch to the potluck I work tomorrow. Since you've been spent last days in your room, I figured you might want to help. I don't know, I'm still tired, Mum. I'm so heavily. Alright. Let me choose something people will actually eat. And Corona salad. Well, the Corona has been sitting on the shelf for a while. Just because your favourite hate this stuff doesn't mean it deserves a rotten purgatory. Grab some tomatoes and onions from the fridge, will you? Mom, hey, it was worth a shot. Your mum giggles as she turns to the fridge. Dying. Several weeks later. You and Mum have a doctor's while the process is starting to seem like a cycle. This is going getting lower. But you guys finding the answers worth it. Apparently there's a chance that this whole energy issue is a problem. Apparently there's a chance this whole energy issue is a problem with your heart. So why is no one else decided this might be a problem? You're in to see a cardiologist today. The doctor listens to your heartbeat and your breath. It seems alright, but let's do a cardiogram and a heart ultrasound just to make sure. I bet you this is the problem where we're going to say, nah, it's not. Lay down on the table. The tech attaches 20 different electrodes to your head and your chest for the cardiogram. You lie there, like a fat potato battery. After a few minutes, you are ushered into another room for the ultrasound. You take your shirt off. Okay, and the tech pushes you down on your chest with a device covered in cold gel. She keeps looking for different angles. It hurts your ribs. You wince at the pressure and you squint your eyes shut, trying to get someone else in your mind. You see how it show up on the blank screen, black and white monitor, sorry. It seems small. The nurse examines it. Oh dear. Well, you have a tiny heart, murmur. What is a murmur? Okay, but is it like tumour, but like you can't be bothered? It's too small. I don't think there's nothing to worry. Definitely not an issue here. Great, another dead end. At least we got some. Your phone lights up. There's a reminder on your cell phone. Find monologue for full play auditions. Damn, you really want to try out for the lead, but you haven't had any time or energy to prepare anything. Maybe by next week you can find something a good time. There's also a text from Sadie. You meet Super Space Marathon this weekend. We can finish the whole season non-stop in 24 hours. That'd be so much fun, but you know you just don't have the energy to get to Sadie's place, let alone stay up with her for hours on end. You're just gonna disappoint her. Just ignore her. You take your phone and inside that window. These doctor's appointments are wearing down. You are not sure if it's worth it anymore, but you wish you had an answer. Keep searching. Yeah, of course, we hit a few dead ends, but someone's got to come up with something. Sure, there were some bad apples, but maybe the next doctor will be better. Possibly. You wake up to find yourself in your room. Everything seems kind of peaceful. Weird. You glance at the clock. Huh? 8:48? This does not bode for your 9 o'clock classes. Mum, there's no response. You must have left for work. You grab the nearest articles of clothing and sprint into the bathroom. Maybe if you hurry, you won't be that late. Arriving in class a solid 25 minutes. You send your backpack down and pull out your notes. The rush of adrenaline from booking it to school has got you wired. As fast as you can, you start scribbling down the note on the whiteboard. Adjectives, nouns, modifiers. Describe the noun. Describe noun. Adverb, adjectives, verbs, or other adverb modifiers. Examples include. Ray, huh? Sadie? Dude, it's time for PE. Oh, what? Oh, God. Did you fall asleep? Yeah, can I borrow your notes? I mean, sure, but you seem like you made good progress already. What? He said the notebook in front of you. Sure enough, there are lines written in on the pages. Barely illegible, but still there. Whoa, did I write these in my sleep? Oh my gosh, that's like a superpower. I would kill to be able to have to do that. You're not sure how you feel about that statement. Yeah, I wouldn't either. But you brush it off since you woke up. You're feeling surprisingly refreshed. Weird that was enough to give you of a boost to get you through the rest of the school day. Maybe having little naps will be better than having long naps, because long naps for me make me feel really sick. Mum got a recommendation from a holistic doctor, Dr. Worth. I would hate the name of Dr. Worth, okay. Alternative medicine as a concept doesn't exactly click into your mind, but at this point you're getting desperate for answers. He is in a nice part of town. It was hard to find parking, but as soon as you walk in, you notice the office is covered in embroidered pillows. His Harvard degree sits on the wall in a nice frame. Dr. Worth listens to the spiral. He says he has some ideas about what might be going wrong, and orders some blood tests. Yeah. He got to the section of the office where phlebotomist, aka the person who draws blood. She pulls up your hoodie sleeve, ties your arm, and disinfects the bend of your arm. I don't even know what I just read. She tells you there are 11 vials of blood today. She nods, slides the needle in, but you don't look. You get your balloon drawn. I don't like that. You meet you up with your mom at the front desk. Apparently, the doctor recommended some specially. What the frick is that? Specially supplements, and also needs to sell in the house. Hold on. Okay, hold on. What? You watch as they. You watch the price tag climb. With each additional bottle, you find out, of course, they're not covered by insurance. Mom pays the exorbitant price, and then the two of you head home. Bro, I can't read. Okay, we are dying. I found that out. Bro, the more this goes on, the more I'm finding out that we're going to die. You spend the next week downing extra supplements, vitamins, minerals, various powders you mix with apple juice, you name it. Some of them taste good, some of them are the size of horse pills, but you swallow them all. We're going to die at this rate. With your previous meds, your new supplements combined, you now have a personalized medication chart taped inside of your pantry. I don't know. Cabinet. There is your morning pills, 7. Your lunch pills, 5. Your night pills, 9. For a whopping total of 20 pills a day. Well, that's not good. If these pills are supposed to make you feel better, why do you feel so much worse all the time? Several weeks later, I need to move my hair. Right. We're back in here. You and your mom went back to see Dr. Worth. He pulls up some pieces of paper. They have your name on the top, as well as a bunch of tables with sorts of numbers on it. Do you know what these are? Charts from kind, right? It shows high levels of liver enzymes. Oh, we have a liver dysfunction. Don't know what that means. I think we have a liver disease or something. He drones on about a bit how certain activities could have side effects. They are evident in many ways. Teenagers often fail to realize that the stress that they place on their bodies has lasting effects. Seeming cool is more important than their health. Wait a minute. What? There's no easy way to say this, but your dolphin is sniffling glue. She's sniffing glue! Excuse me? I'm not. Honestly, the absurdity of the proposal shakes you more than you're willing to admit. Ray, Kim the druggie, getting high behind the dumpsters after 5th period. Maybe if you wanted that room around the school, you can give him some street cred for. Except the fact that a total of 0 people would leave it. I understand that this is hard to, but catching it early is first steps to recovery and intervention. Mum cuts him off by standing. Excuse me for the advice. Good day. Thank you for the advice. Mum is overemphasizing her sentences. This isn't good. You follow Mum. I can't read. You follow Mum out the door, leaving Dr. Webb shaking his head. The silence is palpable. You know what? Yeah. This is all because of the tikka masala, isn't it? I bet you. I'm not sniffing. I know. Because I would never. I know. Great. Well, a complete utter waste of time. Your phone lights up. It's an email from Mr. Jefferson titled CV for exam score crap. Only time Mr. Jefferson was asked to see students failing. This isn't good. Day to be missing school to him. There's also a text from Sadie. You're not dying, are you? Come to school. Someone at school started a rumor you were dying. Oh, that's me. No, don't worry, it's me. I said this. It was Karen Murphy, so of course I don't believe her, but still, you would tell me, right? Karen Murphy, if you had the mental energy to be mad, you would be. Not Joan, sick, talk soon. Finally, one text. Let me move. You send the text back, tuck your phone away, going back, looking out the window. Well, so much for this doctor being better than the rest. In fact, this doctor may have been even worse. The only thing these doctors have done is make an assumption about who you are, and a kind of total none. None of them have helped in the slightest. Why can't someone just tell me what's wrong already? You aren't physically tired anymore. The process, the people who you have proved yourself to, the constant different relief of these professionals. You're just exhausted. Several weeks later. These people aren't helping us. It's midday. You can tell. Oh God! I just hit my mic. You can tell the minute you open your eyes from the sun shining through the window. You've not been to school any day this week or last week. You don't even want to think about all the assignments you're gonna have to have when you finally go back. If you ever go back, sometimes it feels like the sickness will last forever. Sorry, don't mind me dying. Rolling out of the bed, you see your cello across the room. It's been a while since you played, but nothing will make you happier. I can't read. You grab your backpack and take up the sheet music your orchestra director sent to you. No time like the present. An hour of practice will keep up with the rest of them when I get to rehearsals again. You take up your cello from its case and pick up your bow, prepping for the start of the piece. Notes are long and flowing, but it feels amazing to play. But before your arm position or the cello weighs you down, your muscles ache from moving the bow back and forth. You look at the clock. I'm only 20 minutes in. I've never felt tired. Feel tired after this long. You set your cello back in its case and take a break. I don't know why you thought you could actually practice normally, especially given how you've been feeling lately. Why is there hair on my switch? Several weeks later. Oh, I thought we said we aren't going to another one. You were going to see a blood doctor today. You didn't know that there were doctors that just studied blood. You're ready for another run-of-the-mill experience, similar ones to ones you've had before. Rate him. You nod, but the doctor doesn't even lift her gaze from the fill in her hands. She lifts her. I can't speak without my throat dying. She lifts her eyes over her rectangular glasses and gets a better look at you. She looks back down at the file and then the lights and then back at you and back down. I think it might be Lyme disease. Bro, why are we making assumptions? I thought you were a blood doctor. It's pretty weird, but I'm not sure if you've been in the area with ticks. It's worth checking out. I'd order a blood test. You're almost taken aback from the efficiency of the appointment. She didn't even touch you or come close enough to get a better look at you. Maybe she's just that good, or just that bad. Well, she's both, because she doesn't know. Your phone lights up as a text from the orchestra conductor. Regretfully, you've been cut from the upcoming recital for not attending enough rehearsals. Well, freak that. You're gonna suck. You feel tears sting at your eyes and put your phone away. There's also a text from Sadie. Hey. You send a text, tuck your phone away, and stare at the window. You try not to think about how much you could play in that recital. Today was a complete bust. Do you want to keep searching? No. You're done. No more doctors. No more misplaced hope. You're just going to live your life on your own terms. Several weeks later. What time is it? Okay. Auditions play for the... Wait. Yeah. Auditions for the school play tomorrow. You haven't had much time to prepare, but there are some monologues you still memorized from last time. Hamilton. Nice. I love Hamilton. Bro, I'm a musical geek nerd, I swear. You pull out the script and start flipping through it until you find a chunk of text that works with this audition. Then get to work. Yeah. Hours later, you lay back on your bed, having memorized and practiced your audition. To play your heart's content, you proudly set your alarm and climb into bed ready for tomorrow. The next day. Oh, we don't have several weeks later. We're finally going in, maybe. Ray. Your eyes are open to find your cheek sitting in your breakfast. Oh, what happened? Well, I'm not expert, but I think you fell asleep on your breakfast. You rinse out of your chair and wipe some of the breakfast off your feet. Your mum is watching you carefully. Even walking to the sink tires you out. Jesus Christ, man. You lean against the counter and rub some of the sleep off your eyes. Honestly, I really don't think you should be going into school today. This is not healthy. This is not. I really think, yeah, I read that. Auditions. I know it's your choice. She's right. But, you know she's right, but it doesn't hurt any less. You can barely function this morning. There's no way you're going to make it this afternoon. Okay. We're back in. You have no idea how many types of specialists there is to doctors. Here you are, and you somehow made your way to an infectious disease doctor. Mum launches the same spam Sapel that as before. The doctor doesn't even decency to talk to your face. She talks over your head directly at Mum, showing her a series of laminated sheets, charts and graphs on them. Rude. Mum notices your sore impression. So, Ray, what do you think of all of this? Dr. Lee sits in her coat, turns and gives you an obvious smile. Oh, you don't have to worry about the fine details. I'm sure they'll go over her head anyway. Bruh. With the bloody hell. You sit there taking her back. Dr. Lee turns to her. Excuse me, I may be a kid, but I'm not stupid. You sit there fuming, while Mum smiles and nods at the doctor. Dr. Lee obviously thinks you have probably something, but not infectious disease. Yeah, I could have told you that one, genius. Despite the lack of infectious disease, she writes down the unofficial doctor's note to may excuse you for the amount of school you've been missing. The second appointment is over. You beeline out the door. Zigzags. Neither of you are happy about the appointment. You just had all the money you just spent. You look at the note in your hands and an official excuse to be missing class. The note reads, infectious disease clinic, in bold black letters at the top. It looks intimidating, but it's effective enough that after missing so much school, you need to show some administration so you don't get expelled. Mum looks at you. You look back at Mum. She squeezes your hand tightly, but her eyes are less bright than they were before. She would never show it. She would never show it, but the constant barrage of doctors taking a toll on her, well, you can only be treated like a science experiment for so long before you snap. Bro, okay. But it seems fine. But it seems like no matter how hard you try, there are 1,000 things in the way of finding answers. You just wish you could go back to normal. That you can leave behind the world of doctors and appointments for good. You are just so tired. Mum drops you off at school. And to turn in your doctor's note, it feels like years since you've been here. You wish you were back for good. After dropping your doctor's note at the front office, you go to the hallway to see if you can find any of your friends. And lo and behold, Sadie is right there standing in front of her locker. I should say hi. You walk up to the locker and try not to shock her too much. You put a soft smile. Hi. Sadie turns and breaks into a smile too. Hi, hey stranger, it's been a minute, hasn't it? She slings her backpack over her and pulls you for a hug. I was worried you were never going to come back. And would fade into the background, never to be seen again. Which makes me wonder, what happened to your locker? Why would they auction it off, like, in storage walls? Or does it just go to some king? It'd be News face man. She changed it all good. It all goes to my parents there. Although you could probably steal some stuff before they got to it. I know how much you wanted my watercolor pencils. I would never. Unless you are offering, in which case I would definitely take those off your hands. You're both worth to giggles. So now that you're back, you have to hear the hot gossip Mackenzie is dishing. The smell falls. Actually, I'm stopping by today. I got a doctor's note to excuse how much school I've been missing. Sadie deflates. Oh, I just thought, no, it's fine. Take all the time you need, but what is it? You haven't actually told me what you have. Is it contagious? What is that? Why you're spending so much time away from school? You really don't want to explain everything to yet another person. But Sadie's your friend, and she means well. You launch into a summary of your life since the beginning of the fall. The sleeping, the doctors, and the appeals. The endless number of tests, the discouraging of how discouraging all it is. You would just wish you had an answer. She nods along without saying anything. Actually, I have an appointment with a doctor that specializes in hormones. Think they might be something that will help, mate? Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know, I'm skeptical that anything will help. Maybe it's your diet. When I don't eat enough, I feel tired. That's not really... Maybe you're not exercising enough. Mum says young people like us need to run around and tire ourselves out in order to get a good night's rest, mate. So I can't actually talk without... Drinking water can help the body wake up and be ready for the rest of the day. I read that and help. I don't know. You read tough guides? No, at least I don't. I didn't used to. After you stopped going to school, I wanted to help, so I read up on some stuff. I got a book from the library called 1001 Diseases You Could Have and Not Know. She pulls out a textbook from her bag, shoves it into her hands. It's pretty hefty to be carrying around, just in case you saw each other. You can tell that she put a effort for you, but this isn't really what you wanted to hear after the onslaught of the doctors you've just visited. Sadie shuffles her weight back and forth. She obviously wants to say something, but it's clearly uncomfortable. Actually, have you heard of physiosomatic symptoms? Your heart drops. Yes, you have. It's basically when you think you're sick, but it's actually all in your head. And excuse me, I'm not saying that's what you have, but you've been to all these doctors and they don't know what's wrong. Doctors are smart; they should know all things. Right, they should. What if you aren't actually sick? They just need to be positive until you get better, and things can go back to normal. Sadie, you stare at Sadie in shock. Think positive? Are you serious? What? You think I'm really making this up? Do you not believe me too? I do, but I don't know. I just want to see. I don't want to see how. I don't see how you can say you're sick and stand here yet. What? You look fine. That's the name of the game. Ah. The words hang in the air for a moment. Tears sting your eyes. You stare at her stare at her down for a few seconds before you turn around, walk down the hall, and exit the school. I seem fine. How could she say that? I spilled my heart out to her. I let her know what I've been going through, yet she still thinks everything is fine. Several days later. You're another doctor's appointment with Mum. Visiting school took a lot of energy out of you, and this isn't helping. You feel miserable. You've been sitting in this room for a couple of minutes, but honestly, all these offices are starting to blend together. The lady is an endocrinologist, a hormone doctor. Can I just say hormone doctor? Dr. Jones gave you a referral after your blood results and will get negative for Lyme disease. Surprise, surprise. The doctor enters with a flourish. Her red cowboy boots flashing, her dress twirling. You look at her in awe. Okay. She sits down and faces your mum, smiling brightly. She extends her hand out to you. Hi, hello, my name is Julie. What can I call you? You shake her hand. Taken aback from friendlies, right? I'm Ray. I'm sick, but I'm not happy about it. That's why I'm here. Dr. Julie laughs heartily. Heartily, yeah. You can't help but smile too. Well, your funny bone certainly isn't damaged. Let's start at the beginning and try and get a grasp of what's going on. Well, I believe it started at the beginning of this year with... Actually, Mum, Can I hear this part from Ray? It'll help me understand better. You look at her for a second, launching your own story and eager of her advice. She looks at you. She really looks at you. Like you're a person, not just some test subject. She listens to your to your story earnestly. She has an idea and questions, but doesn't overstep her boundaries. It feels like you are involved in the process. You have a seat at the table. Okay, I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves, but I have an idea. I have your blood tests from Dr. Jones. They show high levels of hormone called cortisol. Do you know what that is? You nod your head yes, but you've heard this before. Dr. Julie continues to how some of your symptoms, aspects of your story are typically a certain illness that seems very familiar. The symptoms line up perfectly with what we call Cushing syndrome. Based on your blood test, I believe you may have an adrenal tumor. Now, I knew we might have a tumor. Pituitary gland that's affecting your hormones. A tumor? Dr. Julie smiles and places a comfort in your hand on your shoulder. I understand this seems pretty scary, but an MRI will... It's not that. It really wasn't. You couldn't describe that you were almost happy. Cushing symptoms, is it treatable? Well, we should confirm that what you have first, but if treatment has been found, it's completely reversible. You turn to Mum, who is smiling softly at your side. You hug her and she holds you as close as tears threaten from your eyes. Thank you. Dr. Julie walks in with you and your mum as you head into the MRI. Hopefully this will be the last of the exploratory result tests, I think. Yeah. Several days later. Bro, we might actually figure out what we have. I think it is a tumour. The sun's going down as you open your eyes for the first time today. It's peaceful outside your window as you lie in bed. Hold on. There's a soft knock on your door and Mum opens it slowly. Sweetie, you sit out of the bed. Her voice is soft. She strokes your hair lightly. Dr. Julie's office called with some news about the MRI. Oh, I know we both really wanted to be right. No, But but the scans came back negative for any tumour of the sort. You felt numb. The world just dropped under you, and you are floating. I know you're supposed to be feeling happy, but you know you were supposed to be relieved. But in your mind, this was the solution. This was your answer. Hold on. This is going to be the seeing of all those doctors, getting all these tests done. The end of being poked, of treating like some sort like a science experiments, of being less than a human. But after everything, all the hope you've got from Dr. Julius, never did end. This isn't fair. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I'm a teenager. I should be enjoying life, going to school, getting in trouble for coming home late. That's what everyone else do. That's what they do on TV. I don't need to pull this off. I will go start a fire. That's what they do on TV. So why can't this just end? Mom leans in to comfort you, but you don't respond. Instead, you stare straight ahead, tears streaming down your face. She just gives you space. Just don't, okay? I hate this. I hate all of this. I just want to go to school and see my friends. I just want to be a normal kid. I just want this all to be over. Mum reaches out in comfort. Please, I want to be alone. She understands and rises. But unfortunately, if she turns back, we're going to have to stop for going to a doctor's appointment for a little while. We don't have the money to see anyone else, but I promise we're going to figure out what this is. She shuts the door behind her. You're curling to the ball underneath your blankets. This is just going to make you hurt in the morning. This is what I had. She shuts the door behind her and you curl into the ball underneath your blankets, letting your sobs overtake your body. You cry until you're absolutely exhausted and you can't even move. I'll let you sleep. This is going fine. The American healthcare system, I said, God, yeah. Money. It was always money in it. Meanwhile, us, we could just, go to, the doctors for free. You wake up in your bedroom. It's just another Monday. All you do. Try getting up. That's not possible. Oh, okay. You wake up again, it's still Monday. Get up. You try, but we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying to get up. You could go, it's still Monday. You saying, get up. You fall back to sleep. We're just trying. Wait, get up. We're gonna be late. We're not gonna be late today. You grumble as you get out of bed, changing some clothes, and Mum hauls you into the car and takes you to school. It's fall semester again. It's been 1 year since this all began. Despite being back at school semi-regularly, you feel like you're always missing class to catch up and sleep. Not to mention you'll still tired all the time. You fall asleep above your class, but you end up making it for the entire day. Despite taking several naps, you're still exhausted. I can't go to any of these. Your phone vibrates. It's in your pocket. It's a text from Mum. She's out front to pick you up for another doctor's appointment, right? Hold on. It's your first appointment in a while, actually. But you've got a strong recommendation from one of your previous doctors. Maybe this time will be worth a course. You grab your backpack and head down the main office. By the end of the year, your family was It's too broke to see any more doctors. Oh, end of last year. And that's not considering the emotional cost of it all. The summer of the well, after a summer of the doctors, no doctor visit, you've probably saved up enough money and paid enough bills to start looking into solutions again. The doctor comes in. Her company is Dr. Shipley. Funny name. It sounds like a sci-fi captain's name. Mum launches into an explanation. Dr. Shipley, like the rest of the doctors, listen to the spiel. She, like the rest, nods her head. It sounds like you have been benefiting from a sleep study. Although it could be something else. Let's get your schedule. If you sigh heavily with the appointment, nothing less. Okay. Schedule it for next week. In the sleep lab at the hospital. At least this test will be harder to fail than how great I am at falling asleep. 1 week later. Bro, just get to like the UK. That will give you some good stuff. Mum drags you to the sleep centre of your study. You never stayed overnight in the hospital before, but this place is different than you expected. It's kind of cozy, and it's closed with lots of closed-off rooms. After checking in, you show in your room. The sleep tech attaches what you seem to be electrodes into your head and chest and lung. I don't know what legs. He also puts 2 elastic bands around your chest, to your heart, to your monitor breathing. Your mum looks down at you. You look like a robot. You snicker. She kisses you on the head. I'll be back in the morning. Sleep tight. This is going great. I think we're going to die at the end of this thing. No, we're not. You call under the covers and the lights are off. The sleep tech talks to you over the intercom. He asks you to close your eyes, look up and down, look side to side, checking if the monitoring equipment is working properly. Okay, you also shout if you need anything. You fall into sleep. Despite having numerous other cords attached to you, you sleep fine. Once you wake up, the sleep tech helps take some of the electrodes off, well, not all of them. It's time for the nap test. We'll have you try fall asleep for 30 minutes every few hours, and once the nap tests are done, you'll be free to go. You do the first 2 nap tests and fall asleep easily. You seem like you're passing. I could do your stomach rumbling from the other room. How about I order some food from this hospital's cafeteria? Hi, I just woke up. Hi, Painter Panda. I'm doing this since it's like my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. I'm gonna do something cool later. Maybe a face reveal? You nod. That sounds pretty good. Let's get a sandwich. I don't think we've eaten a lot. Hey. Yeah. Your food arrives at the lab and you wait to chew down. It says some quite sad stuff in it. It's like she's getting tested for something she doesn't know what she has. Not the funnest meal I've ever had. I wish Mum packed me something. Time to get back to her naps. This isn't actually as bad as she thought it would be. Yummy yum. You finish up the rest of the nap test and it's finally time to go home. The sleep takes the rest of the cords off your head and releases you from the elastic bands. Mum has been waiting for you outside. She gives you a hug. How did it go? Did you sleep okay? I don't know what to say. I'll tell her about the nap test. No. Yeah. I got to sleep most of the day, but I didn't feel like I was missing out on life. It wasn't too bad. I'm glad it reminded me of when you used to sleep over with Sadie in the middle of school. However, although I'm not sure how much sleeping got done there. You smell it. Those were fun times. The 2 of you head out the door and home without another word about study. Several weeks later. Woo! Oh, you got a letter in the mail and a phone call from the sleep doctor. I want to talk with her on the phone for a while. But you come in to see her in person. No doubt you're just waiting to get informed about another dead end. So we got a result back from the sleep, so you understand you've been looking for some answers for quite some time, yeah. You've been giving a week. You give her a week nod. She hands you a packet of papers and some charts with numbers you don't understand. Well, after reviewing the test, I feel confident your symptoms are tied to a condition. You may have heard it before. It seems like you have narcolepsy. I don't know what that is. You look at her with sustained disbelief. Wait. There's so long since all this mountain was is it? Are you here? Do you finally have your answer? No. But narcolepsy, narcolepsy isn't right. I've seen it on TV that people fall over all the time. Usually just from come to effect. A few years ago, someone dressed up as narcolepsy man for Halloween, and it was pretty funny to see him kneel over and snore. That's not why, man. Hold on, sorry. I need to. Narcolepsy affects the brain ability to regularly sleep and walk in cycles, which is characterized by excessive sleepiness during the day and falling over for short spurts at a time. It doesn't really do the job that it should be doing. So you wake up less rested than you should. That's what she's saying is actually making a lot of sense. Also, the story lines up with what we got here at the sleep center. Most patients present symptoms between the ages of 10 and 20, and often visit many physicians before receiving a diagnosis, if that's what they ever do. With proper resources management and follows up, it is absolutely possible to give a full life of this condition. This is going to be an hour long. How long have we been in this? I can tell. I'm more than an hour. Jesus Christ. What time is it? Oh, I missed it. To come to your test and alright, so you'll be dealing with this much silent monster. Instead of shrugging it, when people ask you what's wrong, you finally have to answer. Mum gives you a hug. She's crying too. You thank the doctor and schedule another appointment in depth in the session later on. I swear to you, on my life, that it's going to say we don't actually have it. We're doing this for an hour and 20 minutes. You and Mum are quiet on the car ride home. Her entire demeanour is relaxed and you can see relief. It's been a long time for both of you. A couple of years for both of you. The initial happiness of the diagnosis and the summer feeling has held. You haven't said much since leaving the office. What's up? Let's be honest. I feel like I should be happy about this, but I'm not. Mum looks at you in AC9. I don't know. I thought without having a diagnosis, it does help a little, but to have to deal with the aftermath, you're so heavily. We should speak freely. I have to deal with this. You've been along for the ride. Mum is taken back from the response, but doesn't say this. I know these past have been hard on you. I'm trying my best, but it really doesn't help me easier. Say nothing. You bite your tongue and let her speak. When heart wrenching, watching you change from being the happy, boisterous girl you were to a worn down person you are now. What these past few months have done for you, no young person should go through that. But that's no excuse from trying. Tears threaten to spill from your eyes and your hands shake. I'm not stupid, Mum. I know what managing a disease means. It's not curable. I'm gonna have to live like this forever. If there's any hope of getting better, why should I try it all? Mum pulls the car over inside the road and turns off the car so she can look at your head on. Ray Kim, what problems do you see in the world? Sorry, I need to what? Come on, it's not that hard of a question, is it? Name a problem you can see. Kind of a vague question. Ponder response, nothing less. It's an inequality, of course. Was overseas. Also, the corner store stopping strawberry milk over the summer, which was a real bummer. There's also, and then there's everything you and Mum saw. Doctors don't take you seriously. A lack of understanding of people. It hurts your breath thinking of those things. Empathy. People don't relate to things they don't understand. Okay, who's going to solve that problem? Again, you are lost for words. Because the way I see it, if you see a problem and no one is there to fix it, isn't it on you to take those first steps? You stop and think for a second. Did you get those off of Facebook posts? Right? I'm being serious. You need to get the goal to work towards keep going. Having a positive outlook on things is easy when life is going well, but sometimes life just sucks. Well, yeah, I agree with that one 100%. When situations are out of your control, you can either wallow it in your own thoughts, or you can control what you can, your outlook. This is going great. Sleep medication. But if you give up, there's no way for that. I don't want to lose my daughter to some condition she may have. I want you to find a way to be happy despite it. That's all I've wanted for you. You can't help it anymore and spring towards your mum. You cry towards the shoulders you've had to on your head. You both sit down until you calm back down. Your father and I have been here for you, and always will be. I can't. You nod into your arms. As well, you can't just give up living like this. You're not in harm. You understand what you need to do now. It's Tuesday. Sadie's walking down the hallway towards you, but she hasn't looked from my phone yet. It's now or never. Sadie. You look some of you smiling, but she can't help but smile back. Ray, no long time to see you. Are you visiting again? No, I'm actually back for real this time. You're better now? Your smile falters for a moment. I've got a real diagnosis. I think this one's legit too. They stand there looking at each other. Some months since everything went down between you. I'm not sure quite what to say. I'm sorry I've tried this time. I've been piling everything. I've just been keeping piled up. I don't know what to do with myself. But you actually tried reaching out when no one else came to care. I should have been a better friend to you. You shift your weight and take a deep breath. I was wondering, do you want to come over and write with me after school today? Sadie smiles, but there's something behind it. That upsets you. It's obvious how much your fight hurt her. Maybe this one's not a good day. Sure, I would love to come over. What are you working on these days? You laughed nervously, silently breathing a sigh of relief. I haven't touched my phone since last year, so that's that. Gosh, that seems like a lifetime ago. I mean, it was a long time ago. I've been writing a lot since you've been gone. This summer, I finished the first draft of that novel I've been working on. Sadie, that's amazing. Sadie's bright face shines back at you. Thanks. You know, I'm in need of a feeder. The members of the writing club are not the best help when it comes to the sentence structure. But that's what that's expected when your club's 90% of freshmen. Well, wait, a writing club? Yeah, I kind of started it last year. After winter break, I have a couple members on, but there's this one girl, Alyssa. I think you really like her. You get Sadie's shyness. Everyone's been wearing the same clothes for 2 years now. I know. I was like, what? You get Sadie's shyness, but it's obvious that she's really proud of the club. You would never have guessed that she was started her own. But then again, a whole year since you really hung out together. Maybe you aren't the only one to change. Well, if you happen to be accepting new members, are you kidding? Of course you can join, but I have to warn you, it does conflict with the drama. It does have drama club. That's alright. I always did like watching theatre more than doing it. Why have they been wearing the same clothes? Literally, Ray has been wearing the same clothes every single day, even when she's going to bed. The two of you laugh and chat all the way to her house, and turns out there's a lot of things to catch up on. Why is my okay? Oh my god, we have an epilogue. Are we done? Guys, we're wearing this different things. We're wearing a different thing. Oh my god. The mum is still wearing the same thing though. You guys have a good time. Stay safe. Remember, if anyone makes you uncomfortable, you have my permission to punch him in the face. Oh my god. Thanks, Mum. If anyone touches you, thanks, Mum. Okay, have fun. I packed you. Have fun. I packed you a quinoa salad. No, we're gonna die again. In case you get hungry. Really? You made quinoa salad again? It went well with potluck. So how can I tell? I'll be back to pick you up at 4. Where are we actually? You and Sadie wave goodbye at Mum as she drives off. It's been a few months since you and Sadie reconnected, and the two of you are settled into a comfort. Yeah. The two of you settled into a comfortable friendship again. It's a little different from before. It's just loving. Sadie was the one to bring up the anime convention. Bro, I've suggested my mum to bring me to an anime convention, not gonna lie. That's held downtown every year. You've never had the guts to go there before, but after everything that's happened after the past few years, you decided it was time to step out your comfort zone. Okay. Alright. Why? The Super Sailors voice actors panel 1. Why? Okay. Alright, wait. Okay, I can go back. I have this probability. Right, wait. The Super Space Sailors voice actors have a panel at 2:15. Until then, we can take a look at the show floor. Aye, Captain Itami. Right. I'll set course. Thank you, Miss Starling. Right, we got it. You and Sadie set off through the aisles of the show floor. The vendors crowd exhibit hall with all sorts of merchandise, plushies, clothes, and art books. You name it. Plus, there were cosplayers everywhere. Whoa! Look at those people crowding over there. I think that's the artist who draws dark grit and gritty and takes things that definitely don't need to be dark and gritty. That seems interesting. Sure, but well, when you see so many teddy bear homicides, detective gets old. I take your word for that one, Sage. You and Sadie laugh. I think he didn't hear you criticize his work. So, how's the new medication? It seems like to be working. It's a bit too early to say for sure. I'm glad this one doesn't make me feel so jittery. Did they have Johnny cakes? Oh my god. They better. Sadie nods alongside. You remember taking her ear off non-stop when you've tried the last time medication. It was supposed to keep you awake during the whole day, but instead it makes your heart race and make your body feel twitchy. Medication management needs to be on its own journey as well. You lost count of how many meds you've tried. As of yet, you have not found a perfect balance between treatments and side effects. Hey, why don't we take a tour down Artist Alley? The two of you take a hard left and head down the path of posters and prints the line the way. A perfect, interesting piece of art catches your eye and hanging on the wall of the booths. Hey Sadie, wait up a second. You talk with the artist. She pulls a poster down off the wall, and Sadie gives you a bit of a side glance. You hold the piece in your hand. It's a picture of a cello. Why have you gotten them? But the background is made up of tables and various musicals. It sounds like it was made for you. I love that. That would be lovely. Seems abstract, although we're speaking French. Hold on. The use of très magnifique. Okay. You smile at her lame attempt to be bilingual. That's fucking French, you shit. I like it. Definitely worth the price tag. You hold up a picture to a light. This is going right up on your wall when you get home. Having to quit orchestra and drama club has been tough. You don't see your friends nearly as much anymore. But focus on schoolwork has paid off pretty well. It took some time to get into the swing of things, but Hold on, I need to sit up, otherwise I will kill my stomach. Right. I nearly just turned off my phone. Oh no. Let's pull this back over here. It looks like it's time to get back in the swing of things, but you're going to pass all your classes this year. Your homeroom teacher even told you how so impressed she was. You gently place the picture into your bag and continue with Sadie. I keep calling her Shady. I was meaning to ask you, Alyssa and I are going to stop at a new Baber place. Yeah, Baber place. Boba place down the street tonight. Do you want to come? I would, but I have a doctor's appointment today. No rest for the wicked, they say. Oh well. We can postpone if you want. Oh no, you guys have fun. Just let me know what flavours they have. We can go another time. Sadie smiles at you. Lately you had to pick and choose where to spend your energy. It's another part of your life that you have to adjust to. Hey, let's take a picture. Right now? No time at the present. You hold out your phone and facing the camera toward you and Sadie squeeze together and put your biggest smiles. Smile. Oh, that's actually really nice. The camera shutters, freezing the moment in time. Despite everything life has found a version normal for you, you look back on this moment, and when you need to remember how much you love and how much love and support you have in your life, you will keep on smiling. Oh my god, is this the end? Oh my god, it's the end. Well, that was fun. I have another game. We have this. I don't know what this is, but it's this. This is what it is. Yeah, this has Fashion Bridge music. I don't want it. What's it called again? Sorry, hold on. I can give you guys epilepsy. Don't mind me. A Better Place. Yeah, let's play A Better Place. And touch the screen to continue. Cats are liquid. A Better Place. Yummy. Alright, what is this? What is this? Let's start. The cat just arrived in this world. Oh wow. It was built by our friends. Yummy. And it's still incomplete. We're going. What should we do with the fix up? We spin. So are you going to be streaming through your CD later? Yeah, I am. I just killed myself. I'm gonna kill this cat. You'll be with the shovel. I couldn't read that. I died. I need to restart that checkpoint. What was that? Alright, let's restart from the beginning. Everything still felt a bit dull. Yeah, I don't know what the story is, but you know. 2. Roxy. It just flung me off it. It's not my fault. The cat got another idea. Yeah, I'm really good at this game. Look at me go. That's better. What's better? There's nothing changed. We're just talking about how it's just slopes. Alright. I can't get up. Yeah, okay, that's my problem. I love how it just dies. The rooms are starting to get a bit more difficult. I can tell I can't do jump. I can't time things. That could just respawn. And apparently I can't jump. Oh, god damn it. I just killed myself. No! Okay. I'm well good at this, 100%. Okay, I wonder where her pins were. Don't know, probably dead. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I don't actually know what's happening. Hello? The cat had found one of her friends. Yummy! I don't know. This is going well. For God's sake, I can't. Okay, that's if I find him. I can't make the jump. Okay, you know, I'm not doing this game. No, okay, I'm gonna do something else later. I'm gonna stop streaming because I'm bored.